in this video, I'm going to show you how to build your game and run it under DOS. It's very easy. All you have to do is take your project and go to the export menu and select portable binary. And it's going to write out a version of this game that is designed to be run by a player or an interpreter. So let's do that. And it's going to write out a file named Heinlein here. That's going to be the name of the output file because that's what I specified right here in output file name. And this thing's going to spin away there, and you can see it put the output file in Heinlein _ station 4 because that's the name of the project. Then it tacks on _VM. So that's the virtual machine build. So let's go look in that folder and see what is there. Okay, so here we are in the Lantern folder where all my projects are. I'll go into Heinlein station 4 VM, and there's the output file, 21K, and that is designed to be run by a player or a virtual machine. The virtual machine is based on the Z80 instruction set. It changes, and that was a really bad decision because Z80 opcode or instruction decoding is slow and horrible, and it makes my brain want to jump out of my head and run down the street. And I wouldn't have done that if I'd known in advance what I was getting into. Now, just to streamline things a bit, DOSBox does not like these long file names, and it's hard to figure out which folder is which. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my output file and I'm going to move it into a directory here, just that it's only 8 characters long, so I can't, so I can easily know what directory I'm in when I'm in DOSBox, because DOSBox kind of limits how long your directories are. So what I've got here now is there's my executable, and I just need to run it using the interpreter. So where's the interpreter? Well, if you go into your Lantern folder, you will see that there's a folder called Players. If you go into the Players folder, you'll see there's an interpreter for DOS. That's Late16. That's the DOS interpreter. For Linux, you have to build it from source. That is very easy. The instructions are here. All you have to do is clone the repository and run make. It will build the interpreter for you. If you want to run under Windows, there's an interpreter for you right there. So you just have to pick the right interpreter to run with. So here I am in DOSBox, and I'm in that folder where I built the game, or where I copied the game to. So there you can see there's the output file. And now let me run the output file. So to run, this is a data file. It's not a program. It's a data file. So I need to run that using the interpreter. So to do that, I have to specify the path to the interpreter, which is going to be .. /players /DOS /Lite16. That's the name of the interpreter. And if I just run that without any arguments, it says, oh, you got to specify a game file. And the game file we want to play is Heinlein. So let me hit enter. And you can see there it is running under DOS. And now one thing I'm gonna show you here is it is horrendously slow running on like an original IBM PC here. If you run this thing on a 286 or 386 or whatever, or Pentium computer, it just flies. It's fine. But the Z80 instruction set decoding is a lot of work for this poor beleaguered 8086 processor, or 8088 processor, or whatever it is, whichever model, to do. So it's very slow running on original IBM hardware. On the IBM 5150 in my classroom, it's pretty slow. On the Pentium, no, on the 486, it works fine. But if I type commands, you can see that there's a noticeable lag. Which is not necessarily that bad, but it can be. Set, you can enter that open locker. All right, so you can see it's taking a while to do that. So it's pretty slow, but it actually works. And I've taken this interpreter and the data file, and I put it on an XT IDE card, and I've taken it over to my IBM 5150 and run it, and it works. So that's cool. And if you have anything faster than that, which basically any PC is going to be faster than that, then you should be in good shape. And at some point, I'm going to try to improve the instruction set decoding, which would speed up the this virtual machine-based interpreter. But there it is. That's how you run the thing on DOS. All you have to do is build the VM version and then copy it over to your DOS machine somehow on a USB or a floppy disk or a XT ID or a compact flash card, and you can then run the thing on in DOS on your favorite retro PC.